from our point of view at 36 months, we want to say thank you for all the great work, because it literally became the Bible and the moment of the aha moment of we've got a real problem here. So thank you, mate. It means the world.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, you as a professor, you write a book, you write articles, you publish research, you expect nothing's really going to happen. In this case, I knew that parents around the world were concerned, so I thought something would happen. I had no idea that it was going to be a global change within 1 year. And the reason it's the mothers around the world got together.
Yeah.
That's really sort of the driving force that's made the change happen so fast. But then I just learned that 36 months was a couple of fathers.
Yeah.
So okay, I got to give the fathers credit too. Fathers got organized as well.
Well done, dads. Do you know, it was quite interesting though, when you look at the concerned parents, you're right, the mothers, I mean, very quickly when we started 36 months and launched the petition, we're getting 10,000 signatures a day, which is massive in Australia, and 95% of them were the mums.
95, yeah, you never get that. 95% is amazing, yeah.
And then we knew the other thing is, with a community like that, you then have the mother army, which is extremely powerful. So,
and it's totally bipartisan, or I don't know if you use that word in your country.
Yep, of course.
In the United States, left and right can't agree on anything except for this, because Republicans have kids, Democrats have kids. So it was thrilling to me when I learned that it wasn't just what Peter Malinauskas is on the Conservative Party, and then Sims in New South Wales is Labour. Mims is Labour, and then so it was just thrilling to see this playing out so fast in a country that is a functioning government, not mine.
You know what was very evident today was not only the term common sense, which was used a lot, but it was how nothing is the silver bullet. It doesn't exist. Yeah. But we have to start somewhere. We have to try.
That's right. Right. The example of alcohol. You're right. If someone somewhere in Australia has a drink under the age of 18, we don't throw out the laws.
No.
We put guardrails in place and we try to enforce them.
So for the learnings in your study that you did, I mean, the work that must have gone into producing The Anxious Generation as a book, you must have had moments where you couldn't believe what you were discovering.
That's right. The key moment for me. So we knew from my previous book, the Coddling the American Mind, we knew that American teens were in a mental health crisis. It began in the early 2010s. We knew that. But after that book came out, and I began to debate more with other researchers, that, oh no, it's just correlation. No, it's not happening elsewhere in the world. I put my research associate, Zach Roush. I said, Zach, go collect data. Go collect data from every country you can. Let's see what's happening. And the Anglosphere has really good data. So he came back, he said, here's Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, same thing. It's happening everywhere. Our mental health collapsed, especially for girls, right around 2012, 2013. That's right when all the girls get on Instagram. So that was, for me, the key moment. That was when it was like, okay, wait, I have to change all my plans, because I had a contract to write a book on what social media is doing to democracy, a hugely important topic, especially in this country. But once I saw that this is something global, then it was like, not only is it gigantic, but now we kind of know it's the technology, because nothing else can explain why it happens globally. It wasn't the financial crisis of 2008. This is the only explanation that anyone has come up with.
And was that the biggest aha moment, or was that? That was. And that's when you changed tack to realize.
That was a gigantic one, yes. That's when it was, I have to spend the next years on this project. There were many others. So another aha moment was when we figured out what was happening for boys, because the damage is so clear for girls. Boys are doing terribly. Their life outcomes are horrible. They're not as likely to graduate from high school or college or get a job. So something's wrong, but it's not social media per se. It was when we realized, wait, it's all of the digital addictions. It's the video games and the porn and the sports betting and the gambling and the vaping and all these things that go right for boys' dopamine systems and addict them.
Yeah.
So that was another aha moment. And then another one, which was, I guess, similarly huge to the first, was when I began to see data on what's happening to the ability to attend or read a book. Reading comprehension is dropping around the world since around 2015.
Right.
So that when I started to realize, like, the mental health damage is so vast, it's almost beyond description. But the destruction of the human capacity to pay attention is even vaster, because it's most of us. Mental illness is now affecting, call it maybe 1/3 of kids, which is horrific. But the damage to attention, the damage to education, the damage to learning, the damage to culture, is most people on planet Earth.
I can see it as a parent, and our kids now, they've struggled to sit through a movie.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the concentration span doesn't exist.
That's right. That's right.
It's as simple as that.